Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chuck Perkins, and you're watching 446 Sports, and we are about to get underway, as you have seen here, with the Lady Indians here from Tioga hosting the Lady Falcons from Northwood up in Shreveport. So I'm going to get through the lineups real quick for the Lady Falcons from Northwood-Shreveport, who are in 1-4A division. Also, they're Division I select, but they have a record of 9-1. So in batting order, number 10, Jagers, number 28, and she is also the second baseman. Number 28, Nunnery, who is also shortstop. Number 18 is Ballantyne, who will be behind the dish. Number 12, Hip Hill, batting the fourth spot, and she is the first baseman, playing first. Number 4 is Fuquay, who is out in center field. Number 11 is Wright, who is in right field. Number 23, Clark, who is around on third base. And number 17, Robinson, who will be in the circle, starting out for the Lady Falcons. And finishing it up, number 9, Capera, who is actually uniform number 8. Her jersey number is 8, and she is playing out in the left field. And we'll get to the Indians lineup when we come back after this inning starts. Hard hit ball down there to third base. A little bit more than Brown could get a glove clean on it. Gets Jaggers over there on first. First pitch in there was a ball. Catcher Brown taking it and looking to run her back to first. Another ball up high. I am flying solo tonight, or this morning actually, a little late starting because that Georgetown and Grace Christian game ran over just a little bit. Exciting game there. Grace Christian ended up winning that one 13-10 in the 7th inning. 3 balls, no strikes. First strike in there from Lambert. A little bat down. Throw over to first is in time to get the runner, but advances Jagers over to second base. One out. There you see in your screen, you have base runner on the pitch cam there. First strike in there for a first pitch in there for a strike. There we go. Trying to do Doug proud. Doug took his little bride, the Mrs. 446 Sports, up to Natchez for that Zydeco breakfast, I believe is what he called it. Yes. Not sure if that's I think it's, he sent me a video actually. Got some music playing while you get to enjoy breakfast. Nice environment, nice setup. 1-1 is the count, 1 out. Second, that pitch in there for a strike. Got a little wind blowing. Might coach, Northwood's coach, coming up to have a chat with his batter. There they are. If I can get my cameraman to work it. correctly. Little tap on the hat, so let's get back at it now. Got a base runner on. It's not wasted. Kind of figure that's what he's telling her. Great pitch in there by Lambert to get a strikeout. Just one base runner on second there. I forgot to clear that other one off on first, but now you see it correctly on our Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard down there on the bottom left-hand portion of your screen. Called it a dead ball. Hit the ground first, then hit her on the leg. Still gets a base runner over to first. Now they can go back and put that one back on the board there for you. Umpire checking on real quick to make sure she was okay. Back underway. Next batter up is, I've lost count here, and I apologize. I'll try to do better on that. I think this is the 5-hole, and that should be Fuquay. Looks like that's correct. Troquel scoops up that bouncer coming up the center there and quickly runs over and steps on second base to retire the side. So after half inning of play, we will no runs, 2 left on base. I can do that far, and we will be back in just a few minutes after these words from our sponsors.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
We're back, get underway, so let me run through the lineup here for your Lady Indians. Number 15, Abby Troquel, starting it off. And she plays shortstop, as you saw earlier at the end of that last one. Number 2, Caitlin Roberts in left field. Zoe Rowland, number 12, batting third, and she plays second base. Number 25 in the circle, Christina Lambert, as we called her last night, Christina Grand Slambert. There we go. We'll hopefully see another one of those tonight. Number 16, batting fifth, Connolly Hanley. And a hit by pitch quickly gets Troquel on first base. Finishing up, number 16, Connolly Hanley. She's playing out there in center field right here in front of us. Number 11, Bailey Middleton is playing third base. Number 6, Lauren Taylor is over on first. Number 13, Kaylee Cootie is out here in right field as well. And number 1, Megan Brown is behind the dish doing the chores of catching. So that's the lineup for the Lady Indians after that first pitch hit by a walk to get on base. As you see there, the coach is calling a timeout. Northwood-Shreveport Lady Falcons coach wanted to have a conference and get things settled down. Had a quick turnaround, but they still did have time to warm up between games. But that first game of the morning was pushed a little bit later. So that's the reason why we have a slightly delayed start for our game today. Troquil over on first base. Foul ball off and away off of that first base side, out way down there by that little pavilion where the hospitality is. Coach Woodard did an awesome job yesterday. He cooked up a good jambalaya, and today he had a gumbo. He told me his secret to this great gumbo he had today was he'd cooked it a long time ago, actually, and had it in the freezer, and then took it out and brought it out today. And if you know, like I do, and the stolen base there by Troquil brings her on down to second. 1-1 is the count. But if you know, like I do, like with a good gumbo, the longer you let it set, those flavors have a chance to release and marry one another, and it's a really good gumbo he has put together there. Pop up caught by the third baseman there, number 23, Clark for the Lady Falcons. Troquil didn't get a chance to advance off of that one since it was right there on the infield. Next up is Zoe Rowland batting for the Indians. Struggling to get some pitches across without them hitting the ground first. Zoe Rowland definitely a hard hitter at the bat. We've seen her put the ball in play several times, crushing the ball, getting through the infield before they could have a chance to get a glove on us, how hard she hits the ball. See that one fouled off there to the left field side over there where that new concrete is poured, believed to be either they're going to have a new batting area there or they are going to have a out of the dirt, if you will, and maybe put some turf on it for a warm-up pitching area there for the Lady Indians. 1-1 is the count. That ball is hit hard, bringing Troquil all the way around from second will score and leaving Rowland over there on first base. Nice, strong single to get one up for the Indians, Lady Indians already. Obviously, the homework has been done here by the Lady Falcons. Outfield is arm's length from the fence back here. Lambert known to crush the ball last night. She had a grand slam, which helped the Indians push on through to win that game last night against Montgomery. First pitch in there for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Rowland over there on first base. Two and 0 is the count. Fuquay right here in front of us. I actually have some relatives named Fuquay. Grandmother's was a Fuquay. There she is, scooped it up. Pushed Rowland all the way over on third. All the way around to third, getting Christina Lambert there over on first, and she's getting a courtesy runner, which is, if I believe I'm correct on this, that should be Maddie Glaze, as known for me as the donut hole. The little story behind that is She had a sister that went through Tioga High School earlier. Whenever I met her, her name was Glaze, so I called her Donut because they're really sweet young ladies. And then Maddie is a little bit smaller in stature than her sister, so she got adopted with the name Donut Hole. So there we go. There's the story. She'll probably give me some grimace looks when we get back to school on Monday about that if she does go back and listen. And if not, somebody I'm sure will tell her. Oh, and one is the count as we have up to bat right now Conley Hanley. There we go. Runners at the corners, first and third. Ball one, strike one, one out. 1-0 is the lead by the Lady Indians right now in the bottom of the first inning. There we go. Whole bunch of ones there. Always wanted to say that. Hanley gets a nice hit on the ball. Able to hold her place on the bag. Third baseman all the way over to first to get that out. 2 outs. Runner advances to second now, so runners at second and third for the Lady Indians. Even though it's got 2 outs, we've seen these Lady Indians put things together with 2 outs and still score some runs. Now batting is Middleton. First pitch in there for ball. 1-0 is the count. Fouled that one back into the backstop. 1-1. Here's some chatter there from the dugout and from the Lady Indians faithful. Dribbled that one up, rolled that one across the plate there. Catcher doing a good job back there to keep it from getting past. That's Ballantyne. 2-2 is the count, evens it up. Fouled that one straight back into the catcher's mask. Everybody going to check on it real quick. Nice overcast day. Nice little wind blowing here. Straight out, actually, looking at Old Glory behind me here. That one dribbles across. That'll bring the count full. 3-2, 2 outs. Base runners on second and third, as you see there. In your camera. On your view now. There you go. Not in time to first. Runner scores from third. And Glaze advances from second to third, who is the pinch runner or courtesy runner for Lambert. Roland scores. Tioga is now 2-0, 2 up. Next to bat is number 6, Lauren Taylor for the Lady Indians. Runners going with absolutely no challenge there from the catcher because they know they have the base runner on third. Glaze can be a little speedster herself. We've seen her. First pitch in there for a strike. Down low inside. 1-1. Indians would love to keep these two base runners rolling and bring some more runs in. Indians are in that 2-4A district, also the Division I select, along with Northwood-Shreveport. Northwood-Shreveport, after their win last night, are having a 9-1 record, and after the win last night, the Lady Indians have a 9-2 record. So great quality squads here playing. Count is now 3-1. Robinson having a little bit of a difficulty getting some pitches across the mound. I don't know if the ball's slipping in her hand. Got a little dampness in the air, but no rain. Shot over to shortstop. Going to be able to handle it, and the base runner gets to first without a throw. Glaze comes in for the third score for the Lady Indians, and that'll hold Middleton at second. So runners at first and second now. There we go. And up to bat now is number 13, Kaylee Cootie. And hit by a pitch. Just must have glazed her. She tried to get out of the way. Just tried to glaze her. Yeah, that's Cootie, not Glaze. Anyway, just grazed her, not glazed, grazed her just a little bit. And the coach for Northwood-Shreveport is going to go up and have a word with umpire to discuss it and see exactly what happened there. Still arguing his point as he's walking away. I'm not so sure how much the umpire can hear at that point, but point was heard and made. Bases are full for the Lady Indians now, even with 2 outs. We'd like to see them get something rolling here. They would. Up to bat is number 1, Megan Brown, who is doing the duties behind the dish today as catcher. I better quit using so many names. Doug is probably going to see, you can do it, you can do it. Yeah, well, it's stressful. It is very stressful trying to do all of this at once. That one delivered up high. Ball 1. Lady Indians hold a 3-0 lead here in this first inning of play. That one in there for a strike, nicely thrown in there by Robinson. Bases are loaded or juiced up, as I've heard Tom Boucher, who does a lot of the announcing over there for the Lady Eagles of Holy Savior Menard when he does the call for them. Shot there going high off the fence around that third base side where Troquil is sitting to come back in, since she'll be the top of the orders waiting right there in the on-deck round, if you will. Next batter in. They'll be starting this lineup up again. Check shot down. And ball thrown in there from the left fielder. Picked up there by Capera. Quickly brought in there to third base. Hook. All right. Brown's getting her courtesy runner in. See if I can catch a number. You hear Woodard's shouting out the orders that on contact, because we're at 2 outs. Got to be going. There is no more checking up. Got to be going to the next base. Let's see here. That scored a run also, so that is now first pitch in there for a strike. Troquil up to bat. She's also a hard hitter. A little low on the inside. Troquil loves to be in that forward portion, not right on the line, just off of it, close to the plate there. That one must have just missed just high on the strike zone. 2-1 is the count, 2 outs, 4-0 lead for the Lady Indians here in this first inning, and their bases are loaded and they're still ready to do some more damage. Low and inside. Robinson has done better with her pitches as far as getting them off of the turf, but still struggling to find that strike zone that the umpire is looking for. Fouled that one down third base line, Troquil did. Had the base runners rolling, or on the move, shall I say. That'll bring the count full. Definitely going to be rolling here. And hit by a pitch is Troquil. You see her stepping back to the bag after shaking it off. Caught it off that left calf. Can quickly cause it to knot up and give you like that Charlie horse feel if you're not careful. Brings a run in on that RBI by walk, if you will. Roland is up to bat. No, not Roland. Who is this? Caitlin Roberts. There we go. Caitlin Roberts is up to bat. First pitch in there for a strike. Having to do a little turning every once in a while to see everything. Looked like a pretty pitch, so I'm not sure what he saw on that one. But, hey, he's calling it on the inside is where he feels like it was. There we go. Third base, picks up the ball, touches the bag to retire the side, but not after plenty of damage has been done. Scored 5 did the Lady Indians here in this first inning. We'll regain here in just a few minutes for the Northwood Lady Falcons as they come up to bat in the top of the second. My name is Chuck Perkins. You're watching 446 Sports Lady Indians Softball.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
We're back to live action here with 446 Sports at the Ward 10 Sports Complex, where the Lady Indians here in Tioga are playing host in this tournament to the Northwood-Shreveport Lady Falcons. Let's see who that is batting for the Lady Falcons. Not able to keep up with that record well for me. 2 balls, no strikes. believe that might be number 23, Clark. I believe that's what I saw flash on that jersey just a moment ago when she turned just a little bit. That one's singing in there for a strike. Pitchers having a little bit of a time. Of course, the Lady Falcons came out, hit the ball a few times, had some good defensive play by the Lady Indians to retire the side. Clark is batter 7 for the Lady Falcons. Both pitchers for Lady Falcons and for the Lady Indians trying to find that strike zone for the umpire. Fielded by the third baseman over there is Taylor. Fielded it foul, I said. Brings the count full. We'll try this again with the payoff pitch. There's Roland from second to Taylor at first, and they'll throw that one around to get that first out of the inning. And a little jump there by everybody. Got that first out. Everybody jumped on the infield and the outfield, even though you couldn't see them all. Girls have fun out here. Now up to bat, it looks like number 8, number 17 possibly. Oh, that's 23. Okay, so earlier was right, number 11, unless she had a pinch hitter in. It might have been Ruckett. It looked like it was 32 on the back. Now this one is number 23, Clark, batting in the first pitch in there for a strike. Ball. 1-1 is the count. There's a strike. Once Lambert finds that strike zone, she can hit it pretty good. Not only in the strike zone, but she can paint around it to make those batters want to chase it a little bit. So great pitching we've seen out of Lambert. Frame that one in there, cut her on looking. Strike 3. And there's the jump again. So every out they must do that, especially on a strikeout. So that was number 23, Clark. And this one may be number 34, Birch, possibly. I'm not sure. We'll see. Roland to Taylor to the retired side. Now, that was number 17 that was batting. That's the pitcher, Robinson. So after 1.5 innings now, the Lady Indians lead 5-0. We'll be back in just a few minutes after these words from our sponsor.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym, and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes.
I got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks. And then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Adam Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
We are back to live action. We're going to get underway. Didn't have time to do the little intro video that I've created here for 446 Sports, but my name is Chuck Perkins, and you are watching 446 Sports. Let's get back to the right one. There we go. Had a little malfunction there with a piece of equipment. Wanted to slide down. Let's see if we can rotate that up. And we don't have anything on the cameras. There we go. That first pitch in there struck hard by Roland. Yep. Fouled it away. Second pitch in for a ball. Missed there by the right fielder over her head, right next to the fence. Quickly gathered up by Fuqua, throwing it in there, but Roland making her way all the way around there for a triple, since that one didn't touch the glove. If I remember yesterday from Doug, I'll call that one correct. We'll call it a triple since it didn't actually touch the glove. Big shot there by Roland. Flirting with the fence out here she was. Number 25, Christina Lambert up to bat. And swinging from the left side. That ball goes outside. Popped up there by Lambert. Unable to make a play just outside. Hits that 10 over where the folks are sitting to watch this ball game, which I hope you are there too. So if you're watching this, hopefully you've gone back. You were here live, so you actually heard that. And you're here live enjoying the game and are now re-watching it. So thanks for doing that with us here at 446 Sports. Struck out just over. Not struck out, struck hard, just over the glove of the second baseman. Out here to right field, quickly gathered up back in to hold Lambert there at first base. And Glaze coming in as doing some base running there for Lambert. We'll see her right there holding up on first. Roland scores. Lady Indians now lead 6-0 as Hanley is up to bat. Cleared that off of there. Low and inside, ball one. Can't see my friend Glaze over there on the first base because umpire's in his position to make a call in case there's a throwdown. Fouled back. Out of play. Hitting that netting that is protecting all those patrons and spectators. That's the word I'm looking for, spectators. That netting protecting the spectators there from those fly balls that come out from either side. So we have fields that are back to back here, if you will. That's 2 strikes now on Hanley. I think it should be a 1-2 as the count is what I had earlier. Scoreboard doesn't show it, but we do down on our bottom left-hand side of your screen there, your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Unable to handle it by the right fielder there. Fuqua from center field having to go over and scoop it up, getting it into second. Not fast enough to keep Glaze from scoring, but holding Hanley to third. Brings in another run for the Lady Indians. See if we can darken that up a little bit so it's not such a, since that sun has come out. Let me put that so you don't see all this extra activity on the camera. There we go. A little bit better. Strong hit down, but foul. Goodness gracious, she put the bat on that ball, did Middleton. Much better view of that camera. It's not so washed out. Had it brightened up a good bit because the clouds had kind of a darkness over us. Actually, had called coach and asked him, said, well, you know, with the as dark as it is, and we need to turn the lights on. He said, you just worry about filming. I think that is 2-1 is the count. There it is. They got the scoreboard here fixed now. Coach coming out here for the Lady Falcons. A little meeting on the mound. See what he's going to choose to do. Having words with his girls. I'm sure he'll stand out here for a little bit and wait for the home plate umpire to come out. Might give him a little bit of a talking to. No, he did not. Wow. Thought maybe he would have a chat about the strike zone, but it's been consistent on both sides. So just was hard to swallow there for that first inning because it was kind of that unknown territory as at the time being. But we are back underway here, ready to get at it. Middleton back up to bat there with a 2-1 count. Little chat with Robinson seemed to have worked off of that first pitch in there. Now the count is even at 2-2. No outs. Base runner on third. Shot here. Oh, hit the glove of the center fielder just right off the top of it. Goodness gracious. Appeared that she kind of looked out of it just a minute to see where the base runners were going, where she needed to make that throw. Just that slight last-minute glance off of her glove caused it to drop just a little bit and make it bounce off the tip of it. Scores a run there for the Lady Indians. And puts Middleton on second. Now batting is Kaylee Cootie, number 13. She hits it hard, but it goes, oh my goodness. I didn't see it. It must have fouled off the instep of that left foot. Goodness gracious. One and one is the count. There we go. Everybody's on the same page now. Kaylee Cootie, rather, hits that one straight up and back, and it bounces off the roof of the press box up there. 1-2 is the count. Base runner Middleton sitting there on second base. No outs. Looking for a chance to make her way home also. Wind up in the pitch. Strong shot out here, going out here to the left field. Finally gathered up. There we go. And just like that, Cootie takes the place of Middleton on second place, and Cootie sends Middleton all the way home to add one more to the scoreboard there for the Lady Indians, 9-0. Gave Cootie a little shout out last night after a really strong shot she had. I think it was a triple, if I remember correctly, and several RBIs off of it as well. Learned something about her. Between her and Coach Woodard's daughter, who is also a high school student, I learned that between her and those two girls, they can't decide which one is called the dirt dauber. That one fouled off. Cootie on the run to third, but fouled off down that first base side. 0-2 is the count now. Hopefully that sun stays behind the clouds, because I've had issues with the sun causing me problems with technology and electronics. It doesn't work well together. That one on the outside. 1-2. It's a good cloudy day, so I expect the sun will stay hidden. Makes it really pleasant out here. Good wind still blowing straight out. Nice breeze, not too hot. High. Up high there. 2-2 is the count. Evened it up. No outs. Cootie sitting here on second, waiting to see if her friend will bring her on home, which is Megan Brown, by the way. I didn't announce that one. Nice swipe at the ball there by, oh goodness. That's Melissa Bird running here. Okay. That was Cootie that just struck out. I got off on my run because I believe this now is Megan Brown. There we go. She fouls that one off the 10 of the Lady Indians dugout over here, off the top of it. Slams down hard on top of it. And that is number 8 as the base runner on second, Melissa Bird. 0-1 is the count. We got one out. There we go. Update my scoreboard. I apologize, folks. Trying to keep that up and running. A lot going on here by yourself. That one struck hard but foul out to the parking lot there off of that third base side. Get everybody back to their bases, back in play, ball thrown in, and we'll get ready, set to go again here. 1-2 is the count. Come on, get that count on there. And caught her looking on that one. 2 outs. Up to bat now is Abby Troquell, number 15, top of the order. Got a hitter's wind. That one's going to hit right before the wall. Gathered up there by the left fielder. But Troquell's going to get a double out of it and an RBI. Good strong hit there by Troquell. Bird will go across the plate there, bring the Indians up 10-0. Good 2-out shot there. Give you a shot of Miss Troquill there, standing on second base, ready to go. Waiting. All righty. Rolled that one across. Troquill's on her way over to third. There she goes. Woodard coming up, talking to her, giving her a little bit of encouragement and what to expect. What reaction he'll be looking for. That one right back up the middle. Called safe here by the field umpire. Throw not in time. Nice bit of running there by Caitlin Roberts. Up to bat now, Zoe Rowland, the hard hitting Zoe Rowland. Troquill in for a score. Rowland again. Throwing it in. Zoe Rowland going to make it to third on the air. And I'm not so sure. I think that was well advised to have her hold up right there. Goodness, on a few errors there. Good strong hit. Zoe Rowland ends up all the way over on third. Christina Lambert up the bat. 2-out rally been going on here by the Lady Indians. That one on the outside. Just outside. Ball one. Ball going to dribble up here through the middle. Second baseman couldn't get to it in time to get a glove on it to make a play. Lambert safely in to first. There. Timeout called. And as you see there, Glaze taking her spot over on first as the pinch runner for Lambert. Now up to bat is Conley Hanley, the right fielder. Hear the chant coming out of the Lady Indians dugout saying freshman, do something crazy. So obviously Hanley is a freshman up there batting, starting out on the varsity squad. A lot to be said for that. Robinson now for the Lady Falcons pitching, having some struggles again. The release of the ball, not holding on to it quite enough. Hanley fouls that one back into the backstop. You see old Maddie Glaze over there on first base waiting for a run. And just over the top of the shoes, inside and low. 3-1 is the count, 2 outs. Missed one of the scores there apparently. The Lady Indians are leading now 13-0 here in this second inning. That one's fouled back. Looks like it does go out of play and must have found a hole through that netting. See it do what I call the doing, like when you're walking with suspenders and your pants are too big. Get that feeling. Inside, that's going to walk the batter. Base on balls. Puts base runners at first and second. And that brings up number 11, Bailey Middleton, for the Lady Indians. Coach Woodard over there telling them on contact. Need you rolling. Need you moving. Glaze right here on second and Hanley over there on first. There you can see her. Robinson gets set in the circle there, ready to deliver the first pitch. Check swing there, fouled back into the backstop for strike one. Sun is doing its best to peek through those clouds. That one up high. Have to darken it up a little bit more there. That one hit high, trying to track it as a first baseman, but lost it when looked up there. Everybody will get back and get reset, and we'll try on the 1-2 here in just a moment. Two outs. Lady Falcons would like to get this out to go in and reset on third inning and see what they can get going. But the Lady Indians have a different idea there. They throw that one in. Scores 2 RBIs, does Middleton on that double shot out here to hit the wall. Give you a zoom in shot there of Middleton standing on second. Puts the Lady Indians up 15-0 right now. We'll back out off of that camera just a little bit. Our follow cam and action shot. Pitching cam, we've enjoyed having that one available for you. Pitching cam, and I also called the other one, I like to have it on first base, but we've put it on different spots between second and third. We call that the shortstop shot. But that first base cam that we have set up today, I'll call that my throwback cam. There's a strike in. 2-1 is the count. Batting is Lauren Taylor. Watch that one sail outside. 3-1. I'm sure the take call or the take sign is on. Middleton on second base here. Taylor up to bat. Lady Indians are leading 15-0 here in the top of the second, rather. Bottom of the second. Did I not switch that? Nope, that's right. Bottom of the second. Foul that one straight back. Brings the count full now. Count's full, 2 outs. See what kind of pitch Taylor gets here. And she hits that one up high. Shortstop is getting under it and makes the grab. Nicely done there to retire the side there for the Lady Falcons, but not after a lot of damage has been done here in this second inning. We'll take a break, be right back. My name is Chuck Perkins with 446 Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments after these messages.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back to live action here at 446 Sports at the Ward 10 softball, or Ward 10 Sports Complex, rather, out here in Ball, Louisiana, off of Pardue Road. Between Pardue and 165 here in Ball, Louisiana is where you'll find this. Tioga High School Lady Indians are hosting this tournament. Had 17 teams, 21 games in the 2 days on 4 fields. A lot going on. All these fields are turf, so no fear of the rain that we had on Thursday causing any problems. But so all these games have been gone on and doing well. Lady Indians now in the 3rd inning have a 15-0 lead over the Lady Falcons from Northwood-Shreveport. That one, 2 pitches there outside. 2-0. 2-0 for the count. Shot there. You see Kuti over there to retrieve the ball. There she is. 2-1 is the count. Caught her on a swinging on that one. Evens up the count now. Shot out here to right field, scooped up by Kuti. Thrown in there. Where's she at? There she is. There to Troquil. Kind of a down throw there, but it skipped up. Troquil was able to put a glove on it to stop it from going through. Hold the base runner there at first. Cleared the count out there. That's a shot. I believe that one is the goner. Yep, it's in the trees there. Goodness. Home run shot there by number 10 for the Lady Falcons. That is Jagers. Jagers, I said. Number 10. She plays second base there for the Lady Falcons. 2-run shot. Goodness gracious. Absolutely clobbered that one. All the Lady Indians out here in the outfield could do is just watch it go and turn to look, and I'll show you over here a little shot of it. Hit that tree, but underneath it, you see the keepers out here at Ward 10 is the 2 fellas sitting there on that Polaris. They saw it coming, trying to figure out, can I get a glove on it? But it hit the tree limbs and fell down in front of them, thankfully. We'll update the scoreboard here in just a minute. First pitch in there for a strike. Put those 2 scores up there for the Lady Falcons. There you go. Clear off the runners. First pitch in for a strike. Lady Falcons said, not so fast. 2 strikes. 0-2 is the count. There we go. Falcons coach won't have a word with his batter there. Make sure there's not any issues or any problems. Telling her what he's seeing on that swing. We'll get set and get ready to go here in just a moment. Batter's ready. Lambert's ready there in the circle. Brown's ready behind the dish. Umpire set, ready to go. Let's see what we get with this 0-2 count. And he caught her, or she caught her. Woo, I'll get that out in a minute. Caught her looking on that one. Nice strikeout. Let's see if we can catch this. Everybody jump. 1, 2, 3, and nope, there they go. You kind of see this outfielder, the center field anyway. Records the first out there. I don't think you saw that. I just realized that I don't think I switched the camera around. I'm so sorry. First pitch in there for a strike. Nonetheless, that was a good view. Got to remember which monitor to look at whenever talking about what you are able to see. Strike swinging there. 15-2, the Lady Indians are leading this contest over the Lady Falcons of Northwood-Shreveport. 0-2 is the count. Shot out here to Kuti. She finds her way under it, makes a great snag. Good catch there by Kuti. Good job. Good job. Yes, got a good thumbs up from her that time. Yes, I'll hear about that one Monday when we get back to school. Lady Indians want to go ahead and finish this inning out here. They're asking to check it, but not going to have a really good view of it. That first base umpire with this left-handed batter. It's a difficult call to make. This may be number 12, Hemphill. Or I'll have to see here in a minute if she turns where I can see that number on the back. Shot to Rowland over to first in time to retire the side. That's 3 outs, but not after a home run shot there by Jagers for the Lady Falcons to put 2 on the board for Northwood-Shreve. We are after the 2.5. There we go, 2.5 innings of play. Lady Indians lead 15-2. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Welcome back out here to, you're watching 446 Sports at Ward 10 Sports Complex, where the Lady Indians of Tioga are playing host to the Lady Falcons of Northwood-Shreveport. And we are in the bottom of the third inning, where the Lady Indians are holding a 15-2 lead. Squared around to bunt, but pulled back in time. I'm not certain who the batter is just yet. Bailey sounds like, so that must be Middleton. Nice movement on that ball, but it stayed up high, so 2-0 is the count. Must be number 11, Middleton, batting. Fouled that one down third base line over here. Coach Jared scooping it up, tossing it back into play, and we'll get set to go at it again here in just a sec. Zoom in a little bit. All right, Middleton steps back in. 2-1 is the count. A little coolness. In time was the runner, just beat out the throw. Nicely done. Over there was Middleton. Nobody on second, as they were a little bit of infield shuffle going on there. Middleton quick. No, that's number 13. That is Kaylee. I'm sorry, I was saying that was Bailey, but it's Kaylee. That's Cootie. Nice bit of base running after making a great catch out here in right field. Heads up play there to get over here to second base off of that nice lay down bunt, beating out the run down first. She told me, she says, I don't like the camera, I'm gonna mess up. I said, well, just play ball. You don't know if you're on camera or not. You have no idea. She's calling timeout right now, tie her shoes, so. But I got a good thumbs up because she's worried about getting caught doing something silly or a mess up. And I'm like, no, just play ball. Don't worry about it. Chances are I might not catch you, only when you're doing something good. So there you go, Kaylee. Good job. A little slap bunt, if you will, to third base. Throw is not going to be in time over there. And that gets Megan Brown on base. And she'll have a pinch runner, or a courtesy runner coming in for the catcher. That is typically, Melissa Bird. All righty now. Good. Runners at the corners. No outs. Got something to brew here. The Lady Indians would love to score 2 here and retire this game, if at all possible. It does have a 15-run rule after 3 and 10 after 5 for softball. Runner is off and going. That's Bird indeed. Over to second easily, unchallenged, because there is a runner on third. So the no throw there was intended to hold the runner at third. Ball 1 was at first pitch. Two balls, no strikes, no outs. Base runners on second and third. Sun came out there for a little bit, peeked out, and now it's back behind clouds again, thankfully for my electronics. But the wind has picked up again. Nice light, cool breeze, but enough to unfurl or put Old Glory out in beautiful splendor and display there for us. Nice waving. She's kind of waving now from left to right. Ball low, puts the base runner on. And that is Troquil that had gotten on base on balls there. Good bit of watching those pitches. This brings up Caitlin Roberts to bat for the Lady Indians. Kaylin Roberts watching that one zing in there for a strike. Robinson has had this full game so far on her own here in the circle. Base hit here could score 2. Roberts could win this game for him right off of a shot here. Ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Bases loaded, no outs. As you see down there on the bottom left-hand corner of the Wallace Eye Associates. Also, Valex, our title sponsor, you see on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Valex Federal Credit Union. Great company. Shot down the third base line, Coach Ken, trying to get a seated jump, if you will. Almost like the old up-downs we used to do in football, but tried to push himself from that low-seated spot there to get the ball, but it moved a little too fast for him. Valex Federal Credit Union, great company to be a part of. Check them out if you need some banking. 2-2 is the count. Shot there is going to go foul inside that pitching. There we go. Get off that new concrete slab they've got poured over there. Stayed in that pitching area where the pitcher goes and warms up a little bit. Redo the 2-2. Redo the 2-2. Like that. Humor myself. Since Doug's not here for me to humor him. 446 Sports, we do several different broadcasts on multiple different schools and a lot of different locations in sports. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, volleyball. Goodness, what else? Soccer. Yes, we've even covered soccer. Shot there. Third baseman's going to make the throw over to, went home with it. I'm sorry, I went to first, but made it home in time to register the first out and to keep the run from counting. Heads up play there by third baseman. Clark for the Lady Falcons. Up to bat now is Zoe Rowland. In the prevent defense is the throw home was in time to get the second base runner, but one did score, and the advancement of the other two runners to second and third now. Shot by Rowland, just got up there and just kind of hung around in the air, but unfortunately second baseman was so far over, just couldn't get there in time to make a play on the ball. Made a great effort for it, but great throw in to home plate to register that second out for the Lady Indians and to keep that second run from scoring. Strike one is the first pitch. Christina Lambert up to bat. One and one is the count, 2 outs. Ambiance Mike nicely picking up the chatter and the talk. Love it. Having fun at the ballpark. Lambert strikes that one hard up to third, but throw is in time. He registers the third out and that's going to push us over into the 4th inning, where the Lady Indians are leading 16-2. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446 Sports.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We are back live here at Field 3, Ward 10 softball sports, now the softball, but sports complex out here in Ball, Louisiana, where the Lady Indians are fighting off with the Lady Falcons here in the 4th inning to try to wrap this one up, see what happens. But these Falcons are not ready to go away just yet. 16-2 is the lead. 15-0 was what it had at 3rd inning. And then the Lady Falcons scored 2. The Lady Indians came back and scored 1. Could not find that second one. Shot there by Troquil over to first in time to score that first out of the inning. Which brings us to where we are now at, there we go. Now you can actually see the jump from the inside, from the infield. I'll remember to try to get that one zoomed out for you to see this. A lot of times you can see the center fielder jump with the infield. First batter was Fuquay. This is now, should be Wright up to bat. Or possibly someone in place of number 11, Wright. Possibly is number 26, Nunnery. First pitch in for a swing and a strike, and that one's fouled off. Right field side there, first base side. There you go. Just darken that one up a little bit more again. All righty. 0-2 is the count. That one's low. Hit just before the plate. Lambert has been in the circle the whole game. Granted, it is just the 4th inning. Oh, thought it was a 3rd strike swinging, but umpire called it a foul ball off the end of the bat. So we'll go back and get reset. And do the 1-2 again. There she is looking not swinging, but looking on strikes. Another strikeout for Lambert. There we go. We'll zoom out for this one. You'll see the jump from the infield and the outfield center fielder. I think I got the left fielder in that one, but got the pitcher there. That's what I've been seeing quite a bit tonight out here. Center field, nice shot out here. Low, slightly inside, but definitely low, below the strike zone for the umpire. 2 outs recorded. seen all of our other sponsors rotating in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Could not do that without all of our sponsors doing what we do, is bringing you live streaming high school athletics sports. Check us out on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, Roland over here scoops that one up, as she has done often for us. Scoops it up, makes the throw to first, and records that out. We'll be back in just a minute. I'll finish that up I'll just stay right here for a moment. But yeah, go over to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, go over to YouTube. Check us out there. Much better stream as far as visually. I can't say anything about the audio, but you can mute either one of them if you want to. But check us out on YouTube. A much better visual picture that you'll get. Facebook tends to compress the video down, so what we're streaming out at 1080, YouTube will only send it out to you in like 480. So a much compressed video experience on Facebook. But I know it's convenient for you to see there, but you can do the same thing at YouTube. When you get there, subscribe to our channel, ring that bell, and that way you'll get the notification just like you do on Facebook, but you'll get it on YouTube and have a much better experience. And you can actually watch it on the big screen if you'd like to in your house. Anyhow, so we stream to several locations there for you. Glad we're able to do that, but all of that is being brought to you by all of our sponsors that you see rotating there in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. If you find yourself in need of any of the services or products that they provide, please give them a shout out and let them know that you saw them here on 446 Sports Production Presentations, and let them know that thank you for supporting them and bringing, so we can continue to bring you 446 Sports live streams. Lady Indians here in this fourth inning need one to wrap this game up. Foul ball there. Brighten it up just right for you. I've lost my order. Don't have enough hands. That one fouled off. And at third base side, that's going to bring the count to 0-2. Possibly Megan Brown, but I don't think so. I think Megan Brown bats from the left-hand side, so maybe Taylor. Shot down, stayed fair all the way out here to left field, and making a 16. There it is. That is Connolly. Nice double there by Connolly to just hug that third base line, staying fair to get her a double. Could be the winning run. Up to bat now is Bailey Middleton. She bunts that one just in front of the bag. And an errant throw over to third scores the run. Even though they got her the throw out at first in time, they tried to get the runner out at third and missed it, and it went into the dugout, so that advances the run and finishes this game. That winds this one up 17-2. Now, Coach Woodard had talked about last night that I needed to get an interview with Miss Aaron, and so I'm going to motion and see if she's going to come out. I don't know if she will or not, which is his wife and also one of the pitching coaches there for the Lady Indians. And I'm making that offer there. You see them all lining up across to see if they want to come out and talk. I'm not sure how I would do that. I could just talk to them, since I don't have another headset. So that kind of strikes that one out real quick. And besides, Doug is the interviewer. I'm just doing my best to do the call the best I can here. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up. I'm going to play one last little spot for you. Shows all of our sponsors that are on a rotation, has a little hip-hop music that goes along with it. Hope you enjoy that. I have had a blast being out here broadcasting this Lady Indians softball at Ward 10s for their softball tournament with all these teams out here. You still have time. There's 2 games left to play, not just here, but on all of these fields. You have several games to pick and choose from to go and watch for a little bit. Again, my name is Chuck Perkins. This is 446 Sports. Enjoy this last little bit from our sponsors. Have a good evening.